Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So today I'm going to be talking about Bluetooth slash wired joystick for Android, for computer, for Switch, whatever. It was only like 13 bucks, and that's absolutely dirt cheap. And I wanted to see how good it was. I ordered one. It arrived within about a week and a half, maybe or so. And well, I'm going to give you my thoughts. I've already opened it. But just to save time. And the box did come damaged, but it was coming from China, so I didn't really expect much more than that. Here's the basics of what comes on it. Let's see. One is the rocker, which is the joystick. You have all the different stuff. I can just kind of show it to you as we go through. It's fine. But yeah, I ordered the black one, which is what I got, and I attached the thing to it so that I can add on my phone if I want to. That way, my phone just kind of pops in there. Oop. It's a little heavy then, but that's why they have adhesive stickies. So you can kind of stick it to a surface if you want to play it more often on one spot, you know? So I left them all on there. It doesn't really bother me that much. They are sticky indeed. Yep, they're stickiness. I got the black one. It looks pretty nice. And the button, this button kind of jiggles a little bit. I'm not really sure why. You can kind of see it a little bit. That one just kind of jiggles. I don't know. It clicks solid. It feels nice, other than the fact that it just seems to be loose. All of them feel nice and not really clicking tactile. I mean, it seems to be a rubber membrane underneath it, but they all feel pretty good and solid. All these feel solid except for that little jiggliness. This one seems a little jiggly too, but no, they all kind of have a little bit of giving, a little bit of room. But no, they do feel shockingly solid considering how much movement they have. The joystick actually feels pretty solid, other than it's very, very tiny. It's smaller than my thumb, even though I have big hands. Like, oh, I don't have a Game Boy with me. I was going to show you a size comparison of something. Here's a Game Boy game. Yes. Okay. So, with that, the joystick actually feels pretty good. It doesn't feel like it has much of dead zone at all. Like it actually feels like it starts moving. It doesn't just wiggle in the middle, so that's pretty nice. This top part just pressed down onto it. I think it did, yes. When I got it, I just kind of pressed that down onto it, and it does seem to have kind of like L3 functionality where you can press it down as a button as well. And you have two function buttons over here that you can change what they're called. Oh, I have it on. It's searching for Bluetooth. That's probably what this was. That's power? No. I'll look into that later. It's fine. I don't care. It's not actually connected to anything right now. Through over here, the USB-C, you can connect it to a computer if you want, just to use it with computer games. Doesn't seem to work in Street Fighter V, but it works fine with Retro Bat, which is like a Batocera style emulating program, so that you can have all your emulators running. It's a front end for RetroArch. So it works fine in that. I mapped it to it, and it works great. I was playing Super Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo, and it's so good. It felt nice to have an actual joystick where I could do this. I had all my kicks and I had all my punches, and it was nice. And of course, you have turbo, but why would you use that? And as everything, you can map it like an Xbox controller. That's how it reads it in Emulation Station or in RetroArch and Batocera. It reads it as an Xbox controller basically, and you can just map the controls pretty easily. But to do special moves like the Hadouken, the Shoryuken, it worked pretty well. I mean, I was able to hit it over and over again without issue, and it didn't seem to have any false diagonals, and it just worked well. It worked like a little joystick. The only downside is it's a little tiny, and it's very lightweight. So the only downside of it being lightweight is if it's not actually attached to anything, it will probably slide. So yeah, you might want to consider that because it does kind of slide a little bit. It's really lightweight if you're just kind of if you're getting intense with it. You could always do something like this and just really press it down like that with a couple of fingers if you have big enough hands, because my hand can cover most of this thing. That way I can just kind of do this, you know? Or you just hold down with your pinky and then you're good to go. And yeah, that should solve it. Overall, it actually worked pretty well, and I didn't have any kind of issues with anything reading. It just worked well. The Bluetooth connected fine. That worked fine with my phone. and then connecting it directly wired. There was no lag or anything, and it just worked great. I had no problems with it. It was just a nice little joystick, and I got it for $13. I mean, sure, it's not the most sturdy thing. It's very lightweight. That is a big downside for people that are trying to be serious. But if you just are tired of playing on like an Xbox controller or Super Nintendo controller, and you just want something that feels more like an arcade feel, this is a nice option if you don't want to spend $60 yet, and you want to just try an arcade feeling controller. That way you can get the feel and see if you like that control scheme, which was my purpose. Eventually, I do want to get a nice big controller that's a big arcade style one. They're like $60 for the beginner ones, but that'd be my next step. You know, I don't feel like paying $300 for a really good one because I'm not in competitions. I just want to play for fun. Yes, I want it to feel more like an arcade than I do a controller, you know? So for my use case, this is fantastic. I do have links that I'll give you in the description to AliExpress. Those are not affiliate links. Those are just regular. If I can find it on Amazon so you can get it quicker, then I'll include those links in the description as well, if I find them. I don't know if I'll be able to find it on Amazon because, well, I don't know if they'll have this definitely Chinese product on Amazon. We'll find out, though. If you see it in the description, I found it. So it's very straightforward. It works well. Oh, and it does come with the cable. Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Keep being awesome. Bye.